Hello everyone, welcome to another episode of Trek Canon. So today's Trek Canon is going to be slightly different because I wanted to talk about, of course, all of these mass shootings. So, not even mass shootings, just shootings period. Matter of fact, not even shootings period. I just want to talk about the mindset of us as a people, us as a civilization, a culture, if you will. Alright? And excuse me if I keep some of this in the context of Trek, because that's kind of the purpose of the channel. But as you guys know, normally I discuss how situations and instances in Star Trek relate to the whole canon of what Star Trek is, to the body of work that what Star Trek is. So, but today I wanted to talk about, like I said, the mass shootings, or shootings period. Now, I smile because, please don't misinterpret. I smile because, to me, being a lowly citizen, that just served almost 10 years in U.S. Army, so it's just my little lowly opinion, so let's chat about it. Now, a lot of people want to start the conversation off with, why is there so many guns, and we shouldn't have all these guns, and we got the most guns, and I don't consider that a viable argument, because I was raised with guns. My dad, uncles, many guns. Now, if they were legal or not, let's not get into that. But many guns. I was taught proper gun safety. I was taught proper gun safety when I entered the military. I've been around guns all my life. It's never been a situation with guns as far as me or any of one of my friends deciding, hey, you know what? Let's get our gun and just go start shooting at people. See, that's where it is. That's one of the issues. So people talk about mental health then. Let's slide over. If the guns isn't the problem, let's slide over to the mental health issue. All right, mental health issue. I find that to be a scapegoat, mental health. I honestly do. Now, you can say that anybody who goes out and just starts shooting up people or stabbing people or killing people must have some kind of mental issue. All right, but if we're going to use that, let's use that around the board. You know what I'm saying? So, I've only heard mental health issues come up when it has to do with caucus people. And excuse my term for those of you who think I'm being derogatory or anything like that. It has nothing to do with that. I consider it, well, let me see. Caucasus Mountains. Caucasus Mountains is where Caucasians are supposed to have, where they supposed to have got the word from. So, I don't want to say white people. Y'all not white. As a matter of fact, I would venture as far as to say Caucasians are more colored, or more multicolored, than people with melanin. It could turn red, blue, purple, pink, orange, fleshy color. It could turn dark, bruise, all of that. So let's talk about that mental issues. Every one of my homies that I grew up with, excuse me, y'all, it's kind of hot. Every one of my homies that has ever got into an issue with the cops because of something that happened. All of my homies all my brothers and sisters around the United States that ever got caught up in a situation with the law, especially the shooters, okay? It has never been them defined as having a mental, some kind of mental issue. Oh man, he must have came in and shot at Tyrone across the street because he had a mental issue. It's never been the case. He shot at Tyrone because They had gang affiliations. He shot at Tyrone because he owed him money. He shot at Tyrone because fucked up his drugs. He shot at Tyrone because that's what inner city kids do. Okay? He shot at Tyrone because he ain't got no father figure. Okay? He shot at Tyrone because inner city kids, black kids, don't know how to act. They don't have no home training. Okay? They primates. We get all of these labels. Okay? But when it's a caucus person that goes and do it, when a caucus person shoots up a school, when a caucus person shoots up a church, when a caucus person shoots up a mall, when a caucus person shoots up a nightclub, when a caucus person shoots up a fucking concert, when a caucus person shoots up the street, when a caucus person shoots up the car, when a caucus person shoots an unarmed black man, when a caucus person shoots an unarmed black girl, when a caucus person shoots an unarmed old person, when a caucus person stabs somebody for rap music, when a caucus person shoots somebody for playing rap music. Okay? I'm sorry. Was I naming too much? I'm sorry. Let me rewind a little bit. But whenever that happens, it seems to be a mental health issue. You know, and I kind of liken it to the war on drugs. You know, I was around back in the 80s. You know, as a matter of fact, I done told you guys where I grew up. You know, south side of Chicago. South side of Chicago in the 80s, on the low side, in the Inglewood district. You know what I'm saying? Man, it was nothing for me to come home walking through the alleys and needles and stuff. Man, people done got shot in their head. You know what I'm saying? People got set on fire in the front. Okay? But there was no mental health issues. There was no mental health issues that was applied to us. Okay? There was no mental health issues applied to people who was on crack. There was no epidemic. There was no crack epidemic. Okay? So, let's just start by saying that caucus people have a few set of different regulations that they play by. And we all see it. Okay? Understand that everybody who's not caucus, I'm pretty sure most of y'all people who caucus see it. But understand that it's not lost on us. We see this every situation, every instance, every decision, every law. We see it. But, you know, we're accused of bringing up the race card. I love that one. Oh, you bringing up the race card. Oh, you bringing up the race card. So me identifying your asshole history is bringing up the race card. Oh, I should just shut up and just be like, oh man, I'm shit just septic. I don't want nobody telling me I'm bringing up the race card. That's the stupid. Breathe. So anyway, so you know, let's just understand that we see that there's different rules that the caucus people are allowed to play by. You know what I'm saying? And what made me decide to really make this video is because somebody who I really respect, somebody whose opinion I really respect, and maybe I misunderstood it. You know, maybe I misunderstood him. You know, when I was watching this video, but somebody I really respect broke down mass shootings statistically by ethnicity. Okay, because he seems to think that white mass shootings or mass shootings done by caucus people has only been a recent thing. And hold on, dude. No. Let's get into it. Let's get into the actual canon of it. Okay? So, to my knowledge, just to my knowledge, you know, correct me if I'm wrong in the comments, but my caucus brothers and sisters have been mass killing since the beginning of the formation of this country. Okay? Mass killing slaves, mass killing natives, okay? Mass killing Hispanics, okay? Mass killing animals for their fur, okay? Mass killing animals because they were in their areas. Mass killing people because they were in their areas. Mass killing people because they didn't look like them. Mass killing people because they didn't act like them. Let's not even get into before then. All right. The word colonizer to us is code word for people who go around just fucking up people. All right. Now, he seems to think that that's just been some recent things. Now, according to his statistics from 2000 to I think he said 2014 or something like that, it was pretty even. And for the likes of me, I could not remember a black mass shooter. Okay? Now, I do recall 1 or 2 or 3 black serial killers, but mass shooters? Let's talk about that. What is the definition of a mass shooter? All right? Somebody who shoots a mass of people. All right, but what is that number? All right, what is that? Is that number 5? Anything over 5 is a mass killing? Okay. Anything over 7, is that a mass shooting? Okay. So, I'm going to have to look that up and see what the actual definition of a mass shooting is. But let's get into mass shootings. Let's get into the details of how to conduct a mass shooting. Well, not how to conduct, but let's break it down. All right, let's analyze it like we do in Trey Cannon. All right, so to do this, all right, first I have to come up with the idea. I'm going to do this. All right, whatever stress in my life, whatever mental illness I have, whatever depression I may have, whatever. Okay, something triggers in my brain neurons to say, hey, you know what? This is going to be the result. This is going to be the action I'm going to have. I'm going to take this action. I'm going to go. I'm going to give me a gun. I'm going to shoot up everybody. Oh, okay, cool. To shoot up everybody, you're going to need a weapon. All right. So, to get a weapon, all right, we are told that it's super easy. Barely an inconvenience, as another friend of mine might say. Okay? That is super easy to go get a gun. All right? Now, I don't know how it is for most of you guys. All right? But for us in the hood, first of all, they don't even sell no guns in the hood. I can't go into no Walmart in the hood and get a gun. Hell, I can barely go and get a BB gun. And if we do go get a BB gun, I'm pretty sure by the time we get out the store, we done got shot. Also happened in real life, so it's not fucking like I'm just fucking with you. Okay? Black man bought a BB gun, Walmart, got shot, killed. BB gun in the right hand, receipt in the left. Okay? So, first we got to get a gun. How easy is it for a person of color to get an actual gun? All right? Now, let's talk about a gun that can be used for killing multiple people. Now, I know motherfuckers who didn't get caught up in cases just for having a 22 handgun. For having a 22. Hell, I know motherfuckers who didn't get caught up and they had their papers for a handgun. They had their papers for a 6-shot. All right, it was a 357. All right, 3-inch. Confiscated. Took them a while before you got that back. Okay? So, understand that having the papers to carry and conceal to a black person, okay, that ain't shit. Cops don't give a fuck about that. All right? We see it every day. They don't give a fuck about that. Okay? So, we not finna be out here having no AR-15s. Definitely. All right? Hell, I seen this one video where it was these 2 cats. You know, one caught this cat, one black cat. And they was like, hey, check this out. This is what we're going to do. We're going to conduct the experiment. I'm going to carry my assault rifle. You carry your assault rifle. We're going to be in the same neighborhood. Same neighborhood. Okay, different days, different times. I don't even think it was different days. Okay? White kid gets approached by the cops. Cop him up on them all smiling. Hey, man, it's a nice rifle. Blah, 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 say Skippy. Can you imagine what happened to the black dude? How many times he got stopped? All this kind of shit put up against walls. All kinds of stuff. Okay? So understand that we not finna be able to go get no fucking 100 clip rack magazine. We ain't finna be able to go get no drum magazine. I'm pretty sure if we are able to buy a gun, we on some kind of fucking watch list already before we even leave that store. FBI already looking at us right there on fucking Walmart cameras. Okay? So, let's talk about, okay, we got the guns part out the way. All right, because you know those caucus people, they got guns all in the shed, they got guns all in the safe, they got guns all up under the fucking sofa, just in case, to form a militia, just in case somebody comes for their guns. Hell, I seen a video where the cops had, these motherfuckers threatening cops with guns. Cops sitting back having coffee. Oh man, they just white men threatening us with guns. They just being rednecky. Black people then got shot for the police thinking they had a gun. He got a phone. He got a phone. Oh, you know it's a gun. What Dave Chappelle say? Sprinkle a little crack on them, which is fucking what they do. That ain't no joke. Come on, man. So anyway, let's talk about this other little thing. Okay, so this motherfucker had a manifesto. Okay, white people able to have manifestos and notes and journals about what the fuck they gonna do. Okay, they can go to school and say shit like, "Hey, I got a fucking rape book, and I got a kill book." Everybody can know about this shit, and the motherfucker still could be in school. Excuse my Hungarian. He could still be in school. Let me tell you what happened to my son once. All right, he walked in class and did something like this. They tried to suspend his ass. Just for that. Just for this. They tried to suspend his ass. And he was 9. One of my other sons went and decided, oh man, it's fucking hot in this class. I'm going to open up the window. Okay. Open up the class window. Okay. And they had the little roof part out there. He sat out there to finish reading his book. They tried to expel him. Oh yeah, they suspended him, and when he tried to get back into that high school next year, okay, to re-enroll, they wouldn't let him. And this is from my own personal, happened to my sons. Okay, let's not even get into the stories that I've heard from other brothers, or that I've seen from other brothers, sisters. Okay, so understand, black people ain't gonna have no manifesto. We're not allowed. All right, we're not allowed to have no manifesto. We can't go and be like, oh man, I finna shoot this person. You going fucking to jail. All right, we can't have no rape book. You going fucking to jail. You can't get in our schools with no fucking gun. We got metal detectors. Isn't that weird though? All these fucking mass shootings, I still haven't seen a metal detector at a white school. It's weird, isn't it? It's weird. It's weird how that is. All these white people running around shooting and killing everybody. I don't see cameras in their neighborhood. It's weird, isn't it? It's weird. See cameras in our neighborhood with the fucking blue light rolling, but not in you guys' neighborhood. Is that odd? You know what I'm saying? So anyway, we can't do none of that. We can't have no manifestos and fucking notebooks and none of that kind of stuff. All right. Now, understand that we can't roll 3 deep. We can't roll more than 3+ deep. So if 3 black people is on the corner, cops coming. They gonna break that shit up. I know this because it's been done to me several times. Hey, what y'all doing right here on this phone, man? Y'all got this gaggle, man, this group and everything. With y'all in the game? Y'all in the game, man? Just get up against the wall. Let me pat y'all down, man. See what y'all got on you. 3 or more. Do you guys have that problem rolling 3 or more? No, y'all can roll in whole fucking gaggle fuck. So let's see. From the time of the formation of this United States, my caucus brothers and sisters been doing a whole lot of mass killing. Nothing's been done. They've built a nation on it. Let me correct that. They've used that to build a nation on. Okay? Mass killing. Hell, they used to bring their kids. Make it a barbecue. Make it a afternoon motherfucking luncheon. Let's go hang some motherfucking black people. Let's go burn some black people. See pictures of little kids out there, people with their babies and shit, smiling, drinking lemonade. Yeah, this is the empathy or lack thereof. Okay? I'm going to have to say, I don't give a fuck how much I don't like somebody. It takes a special kind of person to actively go find them. For, speaking of somebody you don't like, to actively go find them. This motherfucker drove 10 hours. You know all the shit you could do in 10 hours? You could play with your balls. You could play with somebody else's balls. You play with some titties. Play with your own titties. You could watch some Deep Space Nine. You could read a book. You could talk to one of your other racist motherfuckers for 10 hours about how y'all don't like fucking brown people for some reason. Maybe they got more soul. Maybe y'all haven't been able to emulate empathy and sympathy enough to where y'all could fit in as actual humans. But whatever the case may be, it's a whole lot of shit to do. But no, it takes a special kind of person to be like, you know what, I'm finna go actually find somebody, take them out their house. I gotta find where they live, go get them, take them out their house, drive to where I'm gonna do all this bullshit, get some rope, tied up. This is all effort shit. I finna plan, write me a manifesto, gather together all the people I don't like, figure out where they gonna be at, drive there, buy ammo, spend all this money. Usually when I don't like a motherfucker, I just stay the fuck away from them. Why can't y'all caucus people do that? Well, look, let me tell you something. If I don't like somebody, unless they come and get in my face, we ain't got no problems. You stay over there, I'm over here. I'm not finna go on your block. I'm not finna go to your crib. I'm not finna design all my fucking laws around you. I'm not finna spend every day on the news talking about you. If I don't like you, you ghost to me. You gone. You irrelevant. That's what I don't understand about racism. Y'all don't like black people so much. Y'all don't like immigrants so much. Y'all don't like brown people so much. Y'all don't like Asians so much. But y'all always finding a way to come find a motherfucker. Really? I think that's some weird not liking. Okay? That's some active, straight, look, I need to actively go find you. So he says, speaking back on something, he was like, yo, serial killers and mass shooters have a lot in common. Well, fucking no shit. No shit. And guess what? Guess what historically most serial killers are? Caucus. You think Jeffrey Dahmer, one of his victims had escaped. Police, brown dude, because you know Jeffrey Dahmer only really liked to eat minorities. All right, he liked to fucking eat minorities. Okay, that was his thing. He liked the dark meat. Okay, one of his victims get away, nighttime, hole drilled in his head, fucking lobotomized, walking down the fucking alley. Police come. Jeffrey Dahmer come and be like, yo, nah, man, it's just this my boyfriend ain't be getting away with it. You know, and they give this motherfucker back to Jeffrey Dahmer. Now, think about that for a second. They didn't ask the black dude nothing. Black dude is incapable of answering any questions if he was able to. Noticeably wounded because he just got a fucking hole drilled in his head. But you're going to give him back to the white dude. Let that have been the other way around. Somebody getting fucking shot. Okay, now, this has been a long video because I feel a certain kind of way about this. You know, every time somebody come out, you know, and then the politicians. I'm going to tell you something. Everybody get all up in arms, talk about something. How can the only thing they offer is hopes and prayers and all this type of shit? You motherfuckers voted them in. You motherfuckers keep voting them in. The same motherfuckers who not doing anything, you voted them in. Same motherfuckers who keep supporting the NRA, you voted them in. So, look to your left and right. Chat with you later. Have a good one.